And that's what the church needs. It needs a revival. And what starts this wind? What starts this going on, this revival? There comes a wind. Picks up. Oh, that's what we need. Is another great wind to start a revival. To beat the trash out of the church and the unbelief. Let all unbelief pile off on the faith and have a real Pentecostal meeting. Amen. That's what we need. It's exactly. Some who would not understand that's apostolic gifts. While just to quieten this to you to a moment, let me just call your attention to something right here just a moment. The other day at the Christian Businessman in Los Angeles, I was preaching at their breakfast which went on a nationwide broadcast. I was tearing up the thing just as hard as I could. I can't do nothing else. If I would, I'd be a hypocrite. I believe we're at the end time. And when I did, Marilyn Monroe, her cousin, a Baptist, walked up to shake hands with me, and when he did, he began speaking with tongues. And when he did, there's a lady from Louisiana sitting out there, a French woman, raised up and said, "That isn't unknown tongue," said, "I'm a Frenchman." Here's what he said. And another man had come over here, and down through there stalked a young fellow walking down, which was the interpreter of French for the UN, United Nations. It just drifted into the meeting. And he said, here's what she said, exactly the same thing. And this boy, Marilyn Monroe's cousin, Danny Henry, knew not one word of French. And I've got it right here, which is going to document. Many of you seen the Businessman. Here's exactly something what he said. Speaking to me, spoken to Brother Branham on February the 11th in 1961, so the Full Gospel Businessman's Breakfast. Because thou hast chosen the narrow path, the harder way, thou hast walked of thy own choosing. I can understand that. Moses walked of his own too. He didn't have to do it. I could have maybe had big things and a great lot of flowers and things too, but this is the way I desire. See? Thou hast walked of thy own choosing. Thou hast picked the correct and precise decision, and this is my way. because of this momentous decision, a huge portion of heaven awaits thee. That's in the vision here, which you'll get, see. And he know nothing about that. What a glorious decision thou hast made. This, now here's what I don't understand. This is that which will give and make come to pass the tremendous victory in the love divine. With 3 different interpreters, French interpreters and the interpreter for the United Nations. And Danny Henry, Maryland, Jane Russell it was, beg your pardon, Jane Russell's cousin, a Baptist, no, not one word of it, but was so stern, he walked up and said, Brother Branham, them words that you said could easily be put in the book of Revelations. He threw his arms around and started speaking in French, never wrote one word of it. 3 witnesses bearing record with the UN interpreter. Brother, we're in the last days. That's exactly right. Amen. I'm away, get away from hybrid religion, come into the true, genuine Pentecostal. That's right. They say today as they did then, Jesus found people teaching things that wasn't right. What did the first church do? I want to ask somebody here that might be not understand this. The first church, they did that. Now, as it was then, so is it now.